Have you ever walked into a home that feels instantly welcoming, balanced, and harmonious, yet you cannot quite put your finger on why? More often than not, this sense of flow comes down to one overlooked detail: the direction in which the flooring is laid. The way you position vinyl plank flooring can make a massive difference in how open, connected, and visually appealing your home feels. When installed in the right direction, vinyl planks create a seamless connection between rooms, make spaces appear larger, and enhance the overall design. This is especially important in open-plan layouts or homes where multiple rooms flow into one another. In this step-by-step guide, you will learn how to determine the ideal direction for vinyl plank flooring across multiple rooms to achieve a clean, professional, and cohesive finish that feels intentional and high-end. Understanding the flow of the space. Before beginning the installation, it's essential to take time to understand the natural flow of your home. This means looking closely at the shape and size of your rooms, the paths people naturally take, and the direction from which daylight enters. Designers and flooring experts often recommend aligning planks with the longest wall in the space or in line with the main source of light. This simple choice has a big visual impact. It draws the eye along the length of the room, making it appear more spacious, while also creating a natural visual rhythm. When vinyl planks follow this orientation across multiple rooms, they create a sense of direction that pulls the entire home together. This alignment makes movement from one area to the next feel smoother and more continuous, avoiding a disjointed look that can occur when each room has its own flooring direction. Pro tip: if you are unsure which direction to choose, stand in the main living area during the brightest part of the day and observe where the light naturally travels. Aligning the planks with that path of light will give your space a brighter, more open feel and help unify the entire floor plan. Choosing a strong starting point. Once you know the best direction for your planks, the next step is to decide where the installation should begin. This decision is more important than many realize because it sets the tone for the rest of the flooring layout. In most cases, starting along the longest and most visible wall in your main living area works best. This could be a living room wall, a wide hallway, or another central space that serves as a visual anchor for your home. Beginning here ensures that your first rows are perfectly aligned, which will carry through to adjoining rooms and hallways. This starting point also determines how the edges of the flooring will appear in transitions, so getting it right from the beginning saves time and prevents visual imbalances later. Pro tip: make sure the first row is perfectly straight, even if the wall you are working against is slightly uneven. A small adjustment at the start will keep your flooring layout consistent and professional across the entire home, creating seamless transitions between rooms. One of the biggest challenges when laying vinyl plank flooring across multiple rooms is ensuring that the flow remains unbroken. To achieve this, continue laying the planks in the same direction through doorways and across thresholds, rather than changing the orientation from room to room. This keeps the visual line consistent, making spaces feel larger and more connected. Transition strips should only be used when absolutely necessary. For example, when two rooms have floors at different heights, or when you are switching from vinyl planks to a completely different flooring material like tile or carpet. Limiting transitions prevents the floor from looking chopped up, which can disrupt the sense of harmony in your home. Pro tip: before installation, plan how the planks will pass through each doorway to ensure that cuts and seams fall in less noticeable places. This small detail can make a big difference in the finished look. The importance of a dry layout. Before permanently clicking or gluing any planks into place, take time to do a dry layout. This involves laying out a few rows without fastening them so you can preview how the flooring will look. This step allows you to check alignment, ensure that the planks will flow evenly through all rooms, and avoid awkward narrow pieces at the edges of the space. A dry layout also gives you the chance to plan around tricky areas like vents, corners, or structural columns. It is much easier to make adjustments at this stage than after installation has begun. Pro tip: while planning, remember to stagger the joints between planks. Perfectly aligned seams can look unnatural, while a staggered pattern gives a more realistic and visually appealing effect. Also, Leave proper expansion gaps around the edges of the floor to allow for natural movement over time. Installing the planks. Once planning is complete, it's time to begin installation. Start along your chosen wall with the tongue side facing the wall, ensuring there is an expansion gap between the plank and the wall surface. Carefully click the planks together row by row, making sure each joint locks securely. Using a tapping block and pull bar will help achieve a snug fit without damaging the material. As you progress, keep checking alignment to maintain the chosen direction, especially in large open areas or long hallways where even a slight shift can become noticeable. Precision in cutting and placing the end planks will ensure a neat and professional appearance throughout the home. Pro tip: work slowly and methodically rather than rushing to finish. Even a small misalignment early on can throw off the pattern in later rows, so it's worth taking extra time to double-check every step. Vinyl plank flooring isn't just about covering your floors. It's about creating a foundation for the entire atmosphere of your home. Whether you're designing a cozy retreat, an open and airy modern space, or a seamless flow from room to room, the right direction can completely transform how your home feels and functions. So, which of these flooring direction tips inspired you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more smart home design and renovation ideas. Your dream floor is just a plank away.